Is it?
24 hours is a long time in football. Can you just tell us your thoughts about having lost Nathan for 2 weeks and also Michael Barlow out for 2 weeks as well, and that sort of effect on the team?
Well, it's not ideal. Straight away you lose 60 possessions and a couple of goals. But we're a no-excuse football club, so we've already spoken to the players. We're squarely focused on Brisbane, prepare really well. They're in really good form. I've got some top-flight players, and they've knocked off some finalists up there. So, we understand the magnitude of the challenge, but we aim to respond powerfully.
No, it's early days yet. Can you give us an idea of who might be moving more into the midfield, or is it just a matter of rearranging the combination? Lockie Neal spends more time in the middle, or you push Stephen Hill through the middle?
Look, it's probably early days, but certainly we're going to have to reconstruct somewhere along the line. There's all the usual suspects that are out of the team. I'm not going to list them all. But we're still finishing our review. We always give the players 2 days off, really, pretty much. So they'll get more of the review. We've done first part, we'll do second part later this afternoon and tomorrow, and then I'll move on to Brisbane. So I won't get to the structure of the team for a while. So,
Ross, are you appealing with 5?
They're still going through the transcripts. And look, it's not something I deal with. It doesn't. You guys are still talking about round 2. I let go round 2 a long time ago. So, and then we got this one, but all I know is Nathan's unlikely to be playing football, so I plan for worst case scenario, really. So, but they're still looking at the transcript. I think they got to 10 o'clock, so they're cutting it fine. But I'd love to give you more of an update, but that's all I got, and you can ask Luke. That's where it sits.
Ross, one of the features of your season last year was your ability to cope without key players and with adversity and still win matches. The next fortnight puts you back in that realm again?
Well, I'm not even thinking about the next fortnight. I'm squarely focused on where it starts is on training today. It starts in the review, and we've had people come and step up. You're right, in the past, and that needs to be done again. But what we've done in the past is irrelevant, really. Talk's cheap. We'll pick a team that we think can get it done, and everyone will just have to. I mean, they're pretty good players, those two, so we understand that. But we'll just have to. Everyone just pick up the load just that little bit more, and take it from there. Really, it's not a complicated process. It is what it is, and you pick your best team and you go up and give your best effort and see where it takes you.
Brenton Sanderson complained about daytime games in Brisbane a couple of weeks ago when they went there. Do you have any concerns about that, about the possible conditions of both and that sort of thing?
Also, I looked 21 on my app last night, so 21 and sun. We love the heat and the sun coming from Perth, so we're a no-excuse football club anywhere, anytime, so that's the way we'll be approaching it.
It's a fine line between, for a player like Nat Fyfe, when you're getting attention, and I know after the game you spoke about he's a pure ball player. He's a very popular player. Everyone likes Nat Fyfe. But
that's a relief.
Hey?
I love him. You only like him.
No, I'm a big fan. But do you need to
him?
sort of say you've got to be a little bit smarter than just be?
Well, I think that's obvious, isn't it? So look, he's a young player. I think what gets lost with Nathan is he's 22, but he's a real emerging leader at this football club, really big influencer on and off the field, and he's a pleasure to coach. But so Lewis himself in his early days frequented the tribunal, and it's just that competitive spirit. It's just harnessing it in the right way. And look, in the heat of the moment, it doesn't take much to go wrong to find yourself in trouble. So, and clearly, what compounds it is the system of loading and past penalties, where if it's not a 20% loading or whatever from an offence that was debatable anyway. It might have been a week, and we were all sitting here comfortable. So yeah, I've got no real concerns there. I'm sure Nathan's an incredibly intelligent guy, focused firmly on team success, and I'm sure he'll get the balance right.
Do you get Valentine back this week?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah. So there's one back in. That's Andy. I forgot about him. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Who are some of the other guys really pushing hard in the waffle?
Well, you do your research. He's playing well, so it's all those usual suspects that we list every week, really. But the ones we listed previously, Taberner came in and did a good job, didn't he? And Crozier, and Duffy's been in. So therefore, I didn't get to the Peel on the weekend. I just wanted to be fresh for our game, really. So I haven't got first hand. We get our waffle report today. Simon Lord and his team come in and report to us, and from there I'll have a better handle on it. So, yeah.
From all reports, Morabito's been going well in recent weeks, and last week had another star game. Is he ready for another AFL recall?
Well, as I said, I'm not too sure yet. I'll get all the information. It's remiss of me to sort of make judgments and unfair on, because I'll always miss one or two. So he's playing good footy, I think. But I'm going to get more feedback today. Yeah, he's a pretty special player for us. I said on 6PR last Monday, I think it was, that what he's been able to do has been freakish. 4 years out of the game, 1,200 days without playing a game of football virtually. He's played 14 or 15 games. He's played senior football. He's playing very good football in the waffle. So we're really excited. The near term he's still available for selection, but we're really excited about 2015 as well. He's an important part of Fife Hill, Barlow, that midfield, and we aim to build something around Anthony as well. So, but in the short term, yeah, he's available.
Walter's pulled up well by the sound, or sore, but pulled up reasonably well.
No, he's not sore. Yeah, he'd be tired. They're all sore. I mean, it's pretty hard to play in a game like that. And any game of league footy is demanding. You always got to pay a price. So he'll be out there. He'll be gentle today. I think he'll just trot around and snap a few goals like he does. So, but it may be even lighter than that. But yeah, he's in good shape. Yeah. Other than what you know, we've got no other real injury concerns anywhere. Yeah. Whereas last week Hayden popped up after our last session, and whatever it was. So.
Iverson's fit. I know Everton played with Peel. He's all good.
Yeah, as far as I know. Yeah.
Ross, is there a chance you might relocate players like Ballantyne and Walters into the midfield? You mentioned you have to reconstruct something in there.
Yeah, I think that's a good suggestion. Yeah, I think we could certainly run that way. Yeah, I think people from half back, from half forward, people who've played midfield in the past can go through there. And I think Ballas and Sonny, I think Sonny's going to be a super midfielder one day for this club. I think he's clearly more than a small forward. His game sense and aerobic abilities of the highest order, and he's so footy smart. So, is it this week? Maybe, but he'll be an elite midfielder by the time he's finished.
Daniel Pearce ahead of his 200. From a coach's perspective, what has he added to the side since arriving here?
We've been thrilled with his addition to us. He's certainly an incredibly hard trainer, prepares himself immaculately. He's really fitted in seamlessly. He gives great effort all the time. And, he's the highest entry player in the AFL, I think, so, and has lots of shots on goal. So, and he really complements Stephen Hill. There's no doubt he's helped Stephen. And he's part of our Indigenous crew, Johnson, Hill, Walters, Griffin, they're all pretty special players, and we're thrilled to have all those guys, but specifically Daniel Pearce has been fantastic.
He does generate a lot of scoring opportunities, as you suggested, but the accuracy has been quite a bit of an issue over the years.
Has it? What does he go with?
Well, less than 50%.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, we'll work on it today. They haven't invented the perfect player yet, so yeah. I'm a glass half full man.
Is that the one thing possibly missing from his game?
Nah, look, we can all get better. We can all improve. He kicked a beautiful snap on the weekend, so I don't focus on that. I focus on what they can do, what they can't do. There's enough of us telling what they can't do. We pick up. You hear it over the fence. You read it on blogs. You read it in the papers. If you listen to when people tell them what you can't do, most of us wouldn't be in the positions we're standing in this room now, would they? So, I focus on the positive with Daniel. We're thrilled to have him.
Ross, can I just ask about Josh Simpson? Where's he at the moment? Is he?
Yeah, I've got nothing further to add than the club's position. I've had no contact with him. It's just that the official position is, I think it's a leave of absence. He's certainly working through some life issues as well, and professionalism issues and all of that. So, to be honest, we've got that many resources here. It's not something that I take care of.
Ross, if Brisbane emerges as a dangerous opponent, particularly up there?
Clearly. Anywhere. What they did in Melbourne was exceptional, and they've beaten some really. I think they beat North in there. They're quick. They've got a good midfield. Their midfield's probably all Australian combination at the minute, isn't it? Zorko, Hanley, Rockcliffe, and and Martin, and then you've got little Green, and they're running and gunning it. So it's a big challenge. We're certainly taking it incredibly seriously. And on the back of us losing to St Kilda, we don't take anyone lightly. It's a sharp reminder for us all. There's no easy games in AFL footy. Yeah, it's a big challenge.